Force One has been at the top of the shoe game for 25 years. For the next 30 minutes, we'll document its epic rise from the court to the streets. Plus, we'll celebrate this momentous occasion with the biggest performance of the millennium. Rakim, Nas, KRS-One, and Kanye West will all hit the stage at the same time.
Make some noise!
You've got all the access, an exclusive VIP event, 1,700 shoes, 4 hip-hop legends, one night only. So lace them up, player. It starts right now.
That's right, your people's Ebro, right in the heart of New York City. Gotham is the spot. I'm on the red carpet of one of the most exclusive events going on in hip-hop, probably ever. The legendary Rakim, Nas, KRS, and Kanye West, they're all hitting the stage to perform together. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm gonna say it one more time. Nas, Rakim, KRS, Kanye West on stage together, and we're gonna bring it to you. Not only the VIP exclusive stuff, but the performance and all the behind-the-scenes stuff. It's the 25th anniversary of the Nike Air Force One, and for one night only, we're bringing it all to you. Tonight, it's going down. But first, let's take a look at how a sneaker led an entire city to the promised land. Check this out.
You look at the history of professional basketball in Philadelphia. Philadelphia 76 went to the championship in 1977 and lost to the Portland Trailblazers. Went to the championship in 1980 and lost to the Los Angeles Lakers. And they got Moses Malone for 1982-1983 season. And prior to that season, Moses Malone was wearing the franchise. White Nike, red swoosh. Perfect. Almost perfect. 1982, Bruce Kilgore came up with the Nike Air Force One and blessed Moses Malone with that shoe. And in turn, he blessed the city with the championship in 1983. So that shoe means a lot to this city because Moses Malone was that one player. Philadelphia Sixers were one player away. And then there was Moses. And Moses came and he delivered the Philadelphians to the promised land. And they swept the Los Angeles Lakers 4-0. And the rest is history.
We're making history of our own right now. 25th anniversary of the Nike Air Force One. The FABO was cracking.
I'm chilling. I'm here, you know. Air Force Ones, I had to come through, man. This is what I do.
How many sneakers do you have, Air Force Ones?
Oh, man, I devoted a room to my sneaker collection, so my whole room is just full of sneakers. Like, it was a bedroom. Like, I had a 4-bedroom spot. Now it's a 3-bedroom and a sneaker room, you know what I mean?
Now, inside, they have 1,000 pairs of Air Force One showcase. I don't know if you've been inside. It looks nuts. And tonight, Nas, Rakim, KRS-One, and Kanye West hit the stage together to perform a song that Rick Rubin did just for the shoe. Wow. What's that like for hip-hop?
That's classic right there, man. Like nobody else can pull that off, man.
The Air Force One.
How can you pull that off?
That's
like,
crazy.
I mean, the Nelly joint was cool, but this is like, let's go. Rakim, KRS,
Kanye, produced by Rick Rubin.
That's nuts.
Now, there's plenty more to see out here, but first, let's find out what made the Air Force One the most innovative shoe of our time.
The major innovation with the Air Force One is obviously in the title of the shoe itself, you know, the air technology.
I mean, when we first heard that there was air in shoes, I mean, it was kind of incredulous. I don't think any of us really believed that there was air inside there.
And I remember the one advertisement with the Air Force One, and the sole of the shoe was cut away and did a diagram, and you could actually see inside of it, and it said it was air.
You gotta understand, bro, sneakers made in the 70s and early 80s, I mean, were really, really hard on your feet. I mean, the more important thing really at that point used to be socks. You know, you look at old pictures, you see a lot of brothers wearing 3, 4, sometimes 5 pairs of socks because that's what gave you your cushioning on the concrete. But when the Air Force One came out, all of a sudden you could wear 1 pair of socks.
If you took a player in 2006, put him in a shoe, say an 80, 81 shoe, they'd be lucky if they lasted a quarter or, half a quarter in a shoe like that.
That was the Rakim. That was like what, raised the bar of what sneakers could be.
The unique thing about the Nike Air Force One is it went from being a basketball-specific shoe with air, a new shoe with air, to a shoe that now, culturally, is accepted worldwide. People on other planets wear Air Force Ones. Martians wear Air Force Ones.
All right, y'all, still hanging on the red carpet right now, learning some things about the Air Force One that I never knew, and I'm here with, I don't really need to tell you who I'm here with. Spike Lee, how you doing today, man?
What's up, babe? How you doing?
Hey, man, quick. Because you've been in New York City, obviously, one of the leaders in the hip-hop culture and making movies and doing all those things that you've been doing for a long time. Talk to us about the relationship between the Nike Air Force One and the hip-hop community.
Well, it's been there from the beginning. I just like to say that, you grew up in New York, it always was about sneakers. If you didn't have the right pair of sneakers, you couldn't come outside. So when I grew up in Brooklyn on my block, so Nike's been putting it down, from the very beginning. I can't believe it's been 25 years for Air Force One.
When we return, we've got more from the year's hottest event. We'll check in with Busta Rhymes and KRS-One, and we'll see what happened when the Air Force One took it from the court to the street. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, everybody. We're right here in New York City, Gotham, right the heart of New York City, at one of the hottest parties in hip-hop right now, celebrating the Nike Air Force One, the 25th anniversary of the shoe. Now, there's going to be an amazing performance tonight, and I'm right here with one of the cats that's going to put it down. KRS-One, Rakim, Nas, and Kanye all on one stage. How did that come together?
We've been wearing these shoes, man, for over 20 years. We weren't asked to wear them. We weren't told to wear them. They was just hot.
So put them on, let's go.
We said, let's go, we put them on. But now for the company to come back and sort of recognize that.
That's big.
In a big way, the guard is changing.
Yeah.
There's not so much of a distance between corporate and culture.
Right.
Which means hip-hop may not be dead. Yeah. Big up to Nas, no doubt. Yeah. But we may be seeing a resurrection.
Yeah.
Of what maybe Nas was talking about in the song. We may be seeing now the true hip-hop come alive.
Yeah.
Because now, we the executives.
That's right.
And this could not go on unless Nike itself was hip-hop.
That's right.
And now you got KRS, you know how I get down.
It's about to go down.
Okay, you know how
Don't
I
leave
get
the
down.
door open, because when Chris comes in,
somebody at corporate knew the time.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's what it is. My man KRS-One. I'm going to catch up with you inside,
No
family.
question.
Thank you for being a part of this, man. This means a lot to everybody, man. And for you young people out there, do your homework on who the man KRS-One, Chris Parker is, and what he means to hip-hop. Now, we've already seen how the Air Force One revolutionized the game of basketball. Now we got to see what happened when the Air Force One hit the shelves in the stores for the first time.
We started selling Air Force Ones 1982. Sold pretty good. The guys liked the soles, the strap. They liked the word air on it. Just the beefiness. That's the look that they wanted.
It was a nice, basic-looking shoe. Not too many colors.
Back then in '82, shoes had what they called a run. Shoes would come out, be out for a certain amount of time, and they go away. Kids in Baltimore, in particular, at that point in time, after the Air Force One had its initial run, were still coming to the stores like, yo, can I get them ones? Can I get those Air Force Ones? 3 retailers known as the Three Amigos picked up on that, had meetings with Nike, and was like, look, why don't you bring back this shoe? You had Charlie Rudo's Sports, Downtown Locker Room, and Cinderella Shoes.
It was Harold Rudo and myself who came up with this idea of, resurrecting the Air Force One.
We had the meeting, and I told them I wanted to bring in some Air Force Ones, and what would it take to do it.
They thought we were crazy. They said, you guys. But I believe in you guys. You guys are crazy enough to ask for it. We're crazy enough to make it for it. We sold them right out.
The Air Force One was reborn. This was unprecedented.
Now, I'm going to chat with some of the VIPs some more in a minute, but first I want y'all to check out how this basketball shoe, the Air Force One, made a jump from the court to the streets. Check it out.
I'll never forget that moment. I walked into the store, and I saw these sneakers, and I picked them up off the wall. So I was intrigued. I wasn't sold on them right off the bat until I wore them. It was the ball-playing community that wore those sneakers off the bat to play ball. And then it started spilling off court.
We wore basketball clothes all day long, like, you know what I mean, gym shorts and everywhere we went. And we had sneakers on, gym shorts, and a jersey or a tank top because we played ball. That's how we lived.
Let me make a connection for you. Like basketball and hip hop, they're so intertwined. It's not even funny. Like
before hip hop came along, there was nothing but basketball.
When we were playing ball, like we were listening to rap music, you know, and the guys that were involved in hip hop, you know, they love basketball. A lot of them played ball.
So the relationship between hip hop and sports period, but mainly basketball, is really tight and interwoven. Me, particularly in my life, if I hadn't gone hip hop, I'd have been a ball player.
Yo, things are starting to get crazy right here in New York City. We're on the red carpet, obviously. No name needed for this cat, Busta Rhymes.
To repeat that, I like how that intro sound. That was tight, extravagant.
You like how that went down?
No name needed. Y'all
I
know what it is, man.
Know. Now,
that's right.
Let's have sneaker talk real quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
You being a cat from Brooklyn.
Absolutely.
How important was the Air Force One when it touched down in the 80s?
It was an unbelievable requirement. I mean, especially if you was a shorty in that time frame, and you understood what it was, and you was dealing with your little puberty, and you was going through that little situation right there. You know what I mean? And ass was a must-have.
You had to get it.
In addition to having good grades in school, because you know when you came home, in order to get the Air Force Ones when you wasn't on the street doing that illegal thing, you had to work real hard to get it from your parents.
Yeah.
So in order to get it from your parents, you know you had to get them grades up. Ass was necessary, so you kept the grades right. Get them Air Force Mids, you go to school looking fresh to death.
I don't know if you know this, but tonight at the 25th anniversary of the Air Force One, Nas, Rakim, Kanye West, and KRS-One are all performing on the stage tonight.
Already?
No, they're about to perform.
Oh, okay, then I gotta
tonight.
Leave it. Y'all take it easy. Have a good evening.
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate you still here, Tom.
Yeah, no problem. Bust down something. Yes, sir.
Sports jacket is sick. The Miz look real official with him. Look, man. Have a good evening, everyone.
When we get back, the house is coming down. We chat with one of the greatest basketball stars of all time. We'll take a look at over 1,700 pairs of kicks, including Kanye's exclusive joints. Plus, Nas, Rakim, Kanye West, and KRS-One all hit the stage. Don't move. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to One Night Only right here in Gotham. That's right, New York City. I got my man Patrick Ewing here, who obviously represented New York very well for some times. How you doing, fam?
I'm doing just great.
Now, you had a legendary sneaker that came out back in the day, but the Nike Air Force One, did you ever rock those?
Yeah, I think we were one of the first teams that wore it in college. You know,
Georgetown Hoyas.
Yes, Georgetown Hoyas. We wore it for a while, so yes, I rocked it, and you know, I'm still rocking it today.
My man Patrick Ewing, thanks for your time, man. We got a legendary performance going on inside tonight, too.
I can't wait.
All right, doggy. Thanks for your time.
Myself.
All right, so y'all see what it did for the Knicks. My man right here representing the New York Knicks. Now let's see how the Air Force One represented Harlem. Check it out.
Harlem has always been such a headquarters, if you will, or center for African-American style, a great place for music, basketball.
Everything like fresh for young black was Harlem first. You know what I'm saying? Jazz was in Harlem. The Apollo was in Harlem. All the flashy basketball players were in Harlem. They were all driving up there in Rolls Royces. Being in Harlem and getting those sneakers, you call them Harlems, you call them Uptowns. You lived in Brooklyn and you called your sneakers Uptowns.
Cats from Brooklyn, they knew what time it was, you know. Cats from LES, they knew what time it was. They had to come uptown to get Air Force Ones.
Harlem made Air Force Ones hot. No rapper, nobody is responsible for that. Just the streets. And no one guy said, oh, I'm gonna wear Air Force Ones and make them hot. No, that happened in basketball tournaments. Like, what the were those? And then it wasn't like everybody loved them. It was the fresh dudes who played basketball who were like, those are crazy. I'm not playing in those. I'm gonna wear those on the street.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all knew this. There's 1,700 pairs of Air Force Ones made. And my man Rasheed Wallace right here is one of the only basketball players that still wears the Air Force One on the court.
Oh yeah, I gotta rock it, man. Give me good ankle protection. Plus they killer. They some killer joints, man.
When did you get your first pair of Air Force Ones?
Oh man, when I was a young boy, I say about 84, trying to be like my older brother. You know, I had the white joint, white high tops, red swoosh. It was killer.
Now, they actually designed a high top pair for you with your logo on the side of it. What's it called?
Oh, it's the Rasheed Wallace logo. You know, these joints right there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Got
with the fadeaway on the side.
No doubt.
Hey, I'm gonna see you inside, family.
Word.
Thanks for taking time out, dog.
You know
all right, man. Good luck.
baby.
Good luck this year.
All right.
All right, man. Now, there's over 1,700 pairs of Air Force Ones made. I dropped that on y'all. Check it out.
I mean, there is no other sneaker that made that many different variations. Do you know of any?
Nothing is as popular in dressing circles and, you know, in being fresh to death circles than Air Force Ones.
That's some people's dress shoes. Like they'll get fly. Like that's it. Like linens. I wear with my linens. I put on my little tux with it. You know what I mean? Like and get married in them. Those are like one of those only sneakers that you can really do that and get away with it.
When you open up a box of these, right? If you listen closely, you can hear the angels in heaven, right, sing, right? You open the box slowly, and it's like, ah. And you got these beautiful, pristine, white, all white ups with not a scuff on them. It's like, oh my God. That's what it is, B. That's what it is.
That is what it is. Crazy, right? And you know what else? We're about to get ready for the most crazy performance of all time. Nas, KRS-One, Kanye West, and Rakim, they're about to hit the stage. Let's go check it out. It's gonna be nuts.
What up, y'all? Y'all ready to see this? Get live or what?
I said, yo, y'all going platinum. Yeah, that's nice. Let me see you do the same twice, 3 times, 4 times, couple of more times. Please your amateur night, it's showtime. Kanye.
KRS the best, Rakim too fresh. Nas the God and I am I. Probably the freshest alive. I survived from the shot to a die. Who am I? Suicide lyrically. I just bust it off of the top of my dome. It's more than just a poem. I do it for my NY inside in LA. What you gon'
KRS-One.
How many y'all got criminal minded? You, don't be blinded. Me, I got no jewels on my neck. Why? I don't need them. I got your respect.
Assuming with a proper bed. Barbershop rumors, beauty parlors, gossiping. Can he still flow? Could he still clock the men's? Can he revolutionize hip-hop again? That's when the guard catch him off guard, drop again at the block again. Keep this spotless friend. Compton them, upholstery, ostrich skin. Wood stain, wood grain, hood watching him. Same roster limbs, same mobster grin. In restaurants, they serve pasta. Lobster in, they spot rock him. All class spot to spin. Bendy coat, bendy hat, bendy chocolate tip.
Yo, good night. Have a good time. Nike 25th anniversary. Make some noise.
Kanye West took some time out for us, man. I was off the chain up there, man. How'd it feel to be on stage with Nas, KRS, Rakim?
Man, it's amazing. Like I said on stage, I'm standing next to Rakim, and it's just an overwhelming feeling. Like I done been around a lot of people, but to be around true living legends, and he grabbed that mic and his voice, the way it sounds and the way it compels and what he meant to hip hop, just to understand that, you know. man.
Incredible.
Yeah.
How many pairs of Air Force Ones you rocking with right now? How many you got at home?
See, I don't got as many as like, you know, it's a lot of rappers. I know Luda, Bleak, like they went and they got thousands of ones. Like they got crispy white ones. I got all type of exclusive joints like right now, like these, the Anacondas, you know what I'm saying?
The Anacondas, so that's like snakeskin right there.
Yeah, man. Can't find these, can't buy this. You have to be like famous or something.
Or something?
I don't know why he gave them to me.
Kanye West, man, congratulations on all your success, fam. Thanks for taking the time out to join us.
That was off the chain right there. Nas, Rakim, Kanye West, all on the stage with KRS-One. Hip-hop history was made tonight. Big up to Nike for putting the whole thing together. The 25th anniversary of the Air Force One for one night only. MTV 2 brought it to you. Nuts, crazy, insane. I got to go actually cop a new pair of Air Force Ones right now because the ones I got a little dirty partying tonight. I'm about to hit one.